thank you for being here. So imagine it's January 1st, 2026. The holiday decorations are put away, the leftovers are long gone, and people are setting New Year's resolutions that they likely will forget by mid-February. But not you. You are ahead. You're not stressed about the transactions and where they're going to come from, and instead, your business is buzzing. Your pipeline is full, and you have momentum that people only dream about. Because while everybody else was winding down during the holidays, you were showing up. You were hosting, you were connecting, you were celebrating, and you were staying top of mind when it mattered the most. My name is Tanya Kerr, and I've been doing some variation of the Holiday Blitz for 6 years. And what I have found is that it turbocharges my business, and it keeps my momentum up and my anxiety down. So I want you to think about it. What time of year do people visit with the most amount of people throughout the entire year? When do they go to the most events, right? When do they go to the most parties? And when do they engage in the most conversation with their friends and family? That's right. It's during the holiday season, that time from October to December that is a complete blur for the most of us. The Holiday Blitz is a strategic, simple way to make sure that you are talking to people when they are most likely to be in front of their friends and family, and it gives them the perfect opportunity to refer you. Show of hands, how many here host client events, just client events? Awesome. How many of you host client events during the holidays? Awesome. Keep your hands up. How many of you host 1 event, 2 events, 3 events, 4 events, 5 events? We have maybe 6 events? Yeah? Overachievers, awesome. Great job. Here's the thing. When we're hosting events, how many of you guys worry that you're gonna put time, energy, and money into an event and then not get a return on investment? Yeah, guess what? Everybody has that stress. We all do. How many of you even know how to track the ROI on events? It's hard, right? You just have to follow those people and see what comes of it, and it can take months. And then let's be really honest, and you don't even have to raise your hand. How many of us have the social anxiety that we're gonna throw an event, put our time, money, energy in it, and nobody's going to show up? Yeah, I had that today with you. So just as a heads up, everybody feels it. It's totally normal. When I got into the business, I chased every lead. I hustled. Not one phone call did I miss. And I worked my tail off my first year of real estate. And what I found is that is absolutely one way to do it. But it did not personally bring me joy. That is not the way I wanted to do business. I was more interested in the connection with people. I wanted the community. I wanted to love on my people. And I also wanted to support local business. So I pivoted and I did what brought me joy. I started throwing events as lead generation opportunities. On average, we host 15 events, and 8 of those are jam-packed between October and December, and I will be sharing those with you. We attribute 30% of our business to the events. And what the Holiday Blitz is it's just a strategic way and to make sure that you are high energy and you're at festive gatherings so that you can propel your business growth without a salesy approach and making sure that you do not feel out of place. Today, I'm going to show you how to transform show you how to transform holiday events into powerful tools for lead growth, to be in front of your clients and your referral partners, your community, and make sure that you're also authentic. We want to catapult your business without the grind. So, ready? Step 1. If you're writing, this is where you start taking notes. Step 1 is planning and budgeting. You must plan and budget in advance. It is extremely important you know what you're signing on for financially and also that you have it completely locked down. You need to plan your venue, your food, your beverages, your vendors, your entertainment, your decorations, your support personnel that you will have to help you so that you can stay present. That's also very important. You want to make sure that you are happy with your event. So for example, our largest client event is our holiday client appreciation party. And we spend about $5,000 on that. Now we have already, it is mid-February, and we have already secured the venue, Santa, our balloon artist, our face painter, our decorations, and our photographer. And by the end of March, we will have everything else secured, which will likely include a magician, a wreath maker, or something like that. We have learned that hosting parties really is great if you can rinse and repeat. You want to make sure that you keep two things in mind. Number one, tradition. People love tradition, and people love to know what to expect when they come. Some sort of familiarity. And that might be things like the venue, the date. We host the party on the same day every single year. So you want to keep some things the same. But you also want to make sure that you have some novelty built in. Something with a fresh twist. That might include a special guest, a magician, an interactive food table. It might include something new, because predictability builds comfort and novelty creates excitement. So a pro tip is, of course, it's during the holidays, right? Your holiday event is the perfect time to have your clients donate to a local charity, because after all, it is the season of giving. So make sure that you can have a party with a purpose too. Step 2 is invite. If people do not know that there is a party, an event, they are not going to show up. And here's my rule of thumb. I invite 3 different ways, 3 different times, and I start no less than a month in advance, okay? That might look like a newsletter, an email, text, snail mail, phone calls, social media. Remember, invite them 3 different ways, 3 different times at minimum, and start a month in advance because people's calendars are busy. We do gratitude cards in November. So we send all of our past clients and current clients gratitude cards thanking them for the opportunity to serve them. And in there, we put an insert, and it has QR codes to all of our events for the remainder of the holiday so that they can easily scan that, they can RSVP, and then it makes it really easy. Now, of course, when you are inviting, make sure it's in a TCPA compliant way, because Jason Abrams will thank you for that. Another pro tip is on your RSVP, make sure that you're adding something like, we love serving you. Who else do you know that might need expert real estate advice? Make it something where they can make it easy for them to connect you with somebody that they know, and you might get an early Christmas present. Now, our final step, step 3, make the most of your time. This is where I see events go wrong. You want to make the most of your time, follow up, and then reflect. Imagine throwing a beautiful, expensive event, or it could be an affordable event, and you, while there's this beautiful event, are too busy taking out the trash because you hadn't planned ahead on somebody to support you during that time. Or people walk through the door and nobody greets them because you're in the corner being cornered by that one guy that wants to talk to you for 10 minutes, right? So please make sure that you are being present. And in order to do that, you have to plan ahead. Jog your memory on relevant information. When you know who's coming, whether it's a micro event or a small event, jog your memory so that you can make sure that you're asking them relevant information about themselves. Mix and mingle. And make sure to connect. The event does not pay off, does not have an ROI if you are not focused on them, if you are not asking them questions, if you are not engaging with them. You want to make sure that you are present. And then here's the deal. Follow up. After the event, send a thank you, saying thank you for coming to the event. Possibly include photos from the event. That's a great one, especially if there's a photographer there. And then if somebody did not come, send them we missed you and here's our next event, or save the date so that they feel important too. Sometimes people are not going to come to your events, but they still really appreciate the invite and the outreach. So make sure that that's a focus. And then reflect on the event. Sometimes things go really well and you want to reflect on why. Sometimes there's a bottleneck or something didn't go right and you want to think about why, so that the next event is even better. And you have to consider, is this an annual tradition that you want to keep, or do you just want to let it go? So we joined forces with the Russ Phillips team. So T. Kerr Property Group and Russ Phillips team are now one. And in doing that, the Russ Phillips team had only thrown one event every year, just one. It was the pie event, which a lot of people do, right? And I had personally stayed away from the pie event because I felt like so many people did it that I didn't want to essentially be one more person doing it. So what I found is this last year, we wanted to keep everything the same. And the pie event, what I saw was we gave over 150 pies away to his database. And those folks drove to the office, all the way to the office, and they sat there for 10, 15 minutes with one-on-one time to connect. And it was the most beautiful thing that I had ever seen. And so I'm not going to get rid of the pie event. In fact, I'm going to lean in. I'm going to make it bigger. We are now going to do it with both databases, and it's also a great way to support a local bakery. So the other pro tip is make sure you're tagging your database with every event you're doing so you know who you invited to that event the following year, and you know whether you want to continue to invite them, or you can easily pull it up and it makes everything much easier on you. I have one event that I do that is an interior designer comes to my house and they teach essentially something about holidays, whether it's wrapping gifts, how to decorate a tree, a table landscape. They do something like that. That event cost me $200. $200, that's it. Wine and charcuterie board, that's it. I got 4 referrals from that event. Do not sleep on events. They are pivotal parts of your business and they help you love on your people. And the last time I checked, Zillow was gonna charge me $3,000 a month for 2 contacts that might be interested in real estate or might just clicked on the wrong site. I would much rather invest in my people and my events. So make sure that you are authentic to you, and go ahead and get sponsorships if you need them. The people who you're feeding their business, it is A-okay for you to ask them to help feed your business through event sponsorship because you're giving them business anyways. So remember, there's 3 things: planning, proper planning, invite, and of course, be present. The Holiday Blitz is just a strategic way to stay in front of clients. And nobody starts with 8 events. People start with 1. Just start with 1. In fact, I started with my ornaments and my gratitude cards. The takeaway here is that between October and December is a beautiful, beautiful time to connect with people because they're about to talk to everybody they know. And if you're top of mind, you will get referrals and it can launch your business. It's a way to strengthen your network. We want to give you the gift of these events. So if you, write this down. If you email info@tkerr, Kerr, realestate.com, that's info@tkerr, Kerr, realestate.com, 3 R's in a row, you will get an auto response that will send you not only our 1-pager with the Holiday Blitz and everything that we do, but it will also give you our 2025 full list of events, totally for you. So feel free to email us, and we want to thank you for loving on your people, for leaning into the community, and thank you for being here today.